Macmillan Audio presents Highland Sword by May McGoldrick. Read for you by Marisa, Calin and Raphael Corkhill.
Chapter 1. Kinney. Dalmagavie Castle, the Highlands, September 1820. The afternoon sun cast a golden glow over the high walled garden beside the keep. The scents of autumn, rich and earthy, hung in the air, filling Kinney's senses. His mother paused before a pair of rose bushes. The leaves were beginning to grow spotted and yellow, but a few red blooms lingered steadfastly in the protected space. Caroline of Brunswick, Queen of England and Ireland, turned her gaze to him. Kinney could see she was trying to keep up a cheerful facade, but her smile had been growing dimmer, her eyes mistier. She was leaving in the morning, and they both knew the likelihood of them ever meeting again was slight. "If I could do it over, live my life over, I wouldn't make the mistake of letting you go. I would have been smarter, fought harder." Regrets almost always came too late, Kinney mused. But he couldn't help his feelings. She had made choices that didn't involve a 4-year-old boy she'd sent off to be raised by strangers. All those years left their scars. Growing up, he'd simply been Kinney Mackintosh, orphan son of a sailor, and Anne, the laird's sister. At the age of 9 years, he'd been cast out by the only family he knew to become a ship's boy. No home, unwanted. For years he'd blamed Lachlan Mackintosh. No longer. The laird of Dalmagavie had a lad thrown at his feet, a boy who brought danger to his door. Kinney now knew why the Mackintosh clan protected him. He was the grandson of Churlach, the Bonnie Prince. He was the son of Scotland. Caroline took his arm, and they walked in silence between the beds of flowers. The purples and yellows and reds were fading. Any night now, a killing frost would lay them all to waste. "Family can inflict the deepest cuts and the sharpest pain. Disloyalty, jealousy, vindictiveness. The marks they leave rarely show to those on the outside. If you can survive, you become hardened to the world, perhaps, but stronger." He had become stronger, but she had no idea of what it cost him. "I've survived," she continued, "as you have. I'm queen of a great land. You've made yourself into the man you are today, master and commander of the seas, a hero to your people." Kinney thought about his lost ship, the Highland Crown, of the men lost in that wreck. Not long ago, he thought he would be returning to the sea, taking Isabella to Halifax, building a life with her. All those plans, however, were now swept away by an ever-changing tide. "For so many in the Highlands and throughout all of Scotland," she said, her voice growing stronger, "you are the future. You are the promise of a new rising. You embody the hope of a better world." It was no secret. A radical war of change was upon them. Passions were running high, from the streets of Glasgow and Edinburgh to the docks and manufactories of Inverness, from the rolling farms of the borders to the rocky coasts of the Northern Isles. Every week, protesters were assembling in the face of armed dragoons and being cut down by them. "The time is now," she asserted.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?